YouTube? This is your girl Samantha Sweets, and welcome back to my channel. What is wrong with me? I cannot stop smiling. Hey, Sweetie Squad. This is your girl Samantha Sweets, coming reporting to you live. Okay, anyways, guys, I just did the Ipsy choices, my thoughts and opinions on it. Go check out that video. But right now is one of my highly requested videos. You guys have been in my messenger. You guys have been in my DMs. You guys have been on my page. What is give me relationship advice. Relationship advice time. Yeah, that's just too much. I know. I'm hectic today. What's going on? But anyways, we're gonna talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So get yourself something to drink, get some popcorn, because I don't know if this video is gonna go left or right. So this is a great opening for someone that just never knew who I am. Hi, I'm Samantha Sweets. Give me a thumbs up and hit that subscription button, please. Guys, I just can't stop smiling. Okay. Focus time. Guys, what's up? I'm your girl Samantha Sweets. Please make sure you hit that subscription button below. Give this video a big thumbs up. And I have a giveaway coming up this Monday. You're not going to want to miss it. Now let's get into this relationship advice video. Okay, so from this video, we're going to decide if Samantha Sweets does more relationship advice. We're going to decide. Okay, now, from the way I'm glowing and the way that I'm like, ha ha, hee hee, ha ha, you guys want to know how my weekend went? I know. So, this title of this video is going to be, can you be friends with an ex? That is what this video is about. Now, I think it's going to go way off course because I have to explain the extremities of the situation. So it's gonna be kind of like a story time, and then I want you guys all to comment down below, have you done it, will you never do it, or maybe we'll see. So we'll go ahead and let's begin. I'm not saying no names, but obviously this has to do with me. I'm not saying no names, and the person that I'm talking about actually watches my channel frequently. So he probably will see this eventually, but that's okay because I told him one of these days I was gonna do a video upon us. Even if we weren't connected or anything, I still was gonna do a video because our relationship in such a little bit of time has been a lot. So I also want you guys to help me out, help your girl out, and comment down below, healthy or not healthy. That's what I want you to comment down below. And he's just gonna have to accept either he's healthy or not healthy. That's because my sweetie squad, you know, I listen to my sweetie squad, okay? Okay, so can you be friends with your ex? Let's get serious, Sam. All right, a year ago, it's only been a year. A year ago, last March, I actually met this guy, okay, right after I actually stopped messing with this other guy. If you guys have been following me for years now, for a long time, you guys know I talk about my relationship a lot on my channel. I've talked about 2 ex-fiancés, and I've talked about the married man, which is the man we were just talking about as the guy goodbye, and then I met this other guy. So anyways, like I said, and by the way, I did not know he was married at first, and I'm not no homewrecker or nothing like that. Don't judge me. Okay, so I met this guy, so sweet, so funny. His name is actually Mr. Unforgettable. On POF is where I met him, and it was kind of like, I mean, it was kind of cool. Like, it was weird because it was like, I kind of feel like God sent him to me because I was a little like, you know, I had been messing with this guy for 5 months and then find out he was married and hold a whole another life from out of here. Truck drivers, guys, don't get involved with truck drivers, okay? A whole nother life. You know, it basically, you know, it kind of hurt a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. So meet this guy. We actually started talking, I believe, I want to say he'll argue with me about this, but we actually started talking, I believe, on a Friday, is to be honest. And we met the next damn day. I mean, he wanted to come down to meet me that night. And I was like, no, it's late. And he lives like an hour and a half away. So I don't know. I just was just like, just something about him. He was very funny. He had very seductive voice, very just deep and seductive, and I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. So, you know. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to move this along because we're not trying to get into detailed or whatever. But anyways, so we met the next day, and you know how they say, I'm an eye person. I am such an eye person. You know how girls like ass, or guys like ass, or girls like thighs, or muscles or lips or something. I am an eye person. I connect with you through your eyes. So when I saw his eyes, when we met the next day, I really could not look at him, guys. I could not look at him because there was that twinkle. There was that twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. And I actually was in denial because I was like, man, I'm gonna meet him, but there's not gonna be nothing, you know, Like, I was kind of negative in a way because, you know, like I said, I just got done, you know, talking to this other guy or whatever. And obviously, you know, I was apprehensive, but I couldn't believe the twinkle. Like, the eyes were just so piercing into me. So, like, I couldn't even look at him. Like, I was just like, hi, nice to meet you. He didn't think I was crazy. And so then we went to a Mexican restaurant, and he was a gentleman. And when we got to we were like across from each other, you had to. It was inevitable. I had to look at his eyes. And I was just like, whoa, like, your eyes are so, like, shiny. Like, they have that twinkle, twinkle. So, anyways, we didn't know exactly what the day was going to entail, but we knew that we wanted to go get something to eat, and then we were going to come back to the house and watch movies and maybe have some drinks or something, some wine, you know, just getting to know each other. So we ate, he paid the bill, and then when we came back to my house, and I think we just talked, honestly. We just was able to talk like we known each other. It felt so comfortable. I felt so comfortable. I didn't feel weird by him. I just felt like I knew him. Like, it's weird. It was so weird. So that's, like, maybe even more relaxed because it was like, bam, instant connection. So I cannot remember. He can. If he wants to comment down below, he can. I cannot remember our first kiss. I can't. I feel like I kind of remember it, but I don't. I feel like we were playing Never Have I Ever or something, because we were, and it was a question about, can you kiss, or are you a good kisser, or have you been kissed, or something like that. And I swear he leaned in and kissed me. He was like, let me find out. And there we go. And it was the kiss. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Hopefully he can tell me and tell y'all. So, like I said, it's a connection. We drank, and we watched movies, and we danced, and it was just fun night. Very fun night, okay? The next day, because, you know, you don't drink and drive, you know, it was like, again, it was still like connection. I introduced him to my roommate, and we were like calling each other babe already. It was weird, you know, but it was, again, like I said, strong connection. So he had a shirt on, and he was like, I'm going to, because it was black and gold, my two favorite colors, how I know, I can go get it. And I'm just like, I have it, but I'm not gonna show y'all. But I was just like, I cannot stop smiling. I was like, what do you mean you're leaving your shirt here? He's like, that way you know I'm coming back. This is a $65 shirt, True Religion. He's like, I'm coming back. This is how you know I'm coming back. And I was like, okay, do your thing. I'm just playing. I was just like, oh, that's sweet, you know? But in the process, we had Mary Man still blowing me up. So he was like, oh, no. We're going to cut that dead now. Go ahead and ghost that boy. He's a ghost to you, and this is who you have. So, I mean, he was, like I said, very confident. He knew what he wanted. That is a huge turn on to me. Seriously. Okay. Fast forward to the next weekend. Next weekend, he comes down again. He's the one that likes to do the driving. I mean, I don't like to drive. If that's something you don't know about Samantha Sweets, I don't like to drive. I'm not the best driver. So he came down next weekend, and he wanted to cook. He likes to cook. I'm like, oh, a man that likes to cook for me? Okay. So we went and got the grill, and we went by the grill together. We were like walking, holding hands and lows, and it was just so sweet. And like I said, it was just like, it was like we'd known each other forever. So we go back to the house. He like spent like 2 hours putting this grill together. Like, I felt so bad, honestly, how the whole night ended. And he put this grill together, and then, I mean, he got off of work. Okay, got off work, came down, and put this grill together. Like, who does that, you know? And it was just so sweet, you know? And then he cooked for me and my roommate and her man. And I don't know if my son was here. He might have been at a friend's house. My son was like everywhere last year. Not everywhere, but he was always with his friends that don't live here no more. So he puts his grill together and he cooks. And now at this point, I've drank too much. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Like, I worked all week too. I want to go to sleep. So he's like, what the hell? Like, he wanted to chill. He wanted to, you know, he just got done cooking and putting a grill together. He wanted to spend time. And I went to sleep. That, to me, caused a fight the next day. The next morning, we woke up. He had a unit. He had an attitude. I had an attitude because I felt like he just wanted to get some booty. That's why he was mad. I was mad at him. He was mad at me. It was a disappointment. Ooh. Now, go ahead and tell you something. Last year, I was very immature. I have grown up a lot. I've learned things and I've grown up a lot, okay? I was the girl that was hanging up the phone. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Beep, I don't care. I'm going to get the last word. I'm going to be this little brat, blah, 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 which you saying don't mean nothing to me. Just leave, just leave, just leave. Like, that's all I kept saying to him. Then go home, then go home. Now, I was in front of my bestie, so you know when we're with our girls, we kind of show out. We do. I literally was like knocking tennis balls at this guy's head over the phone. Bop, bop, bop. And he, honestly, I thought when I came back to that house, he was going to be gone because I left to go to Walmart. And I got home, his car was still there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, wow. Like, I just told this guy off under the radar and he's still here? That's crazy. So I go into the house and I did not see him, and I go to use the bathroom and I come out and he's standing right there in the hallway. Like, I literally almost like walked right into him, and we talked it out. Like, we sat down like adults and we talked it out, and he didn't want no booty. He wanted some quality time. He just spent hours cooking and making the grill and stuff. Like, he wanted quality time, him and me. How are we supposed to get to know each other if we don't spend time together? And I was like, ooh, you are so right. I am so wrong. I apologize for being a brat. I apologize. And we went out to eat, and it was my turn to pay. I do that whole reverse thing. You know, you pay, I pay. You know, but sometimes if the guy wants to pay twice, go ahead. So we went out to a Mexican restaurant, again, a different one, and we sat there, and he asked me to be his girlfriend. Guys, if there was ever a moment in my life when it came to dating that I regret, it was that moment. It was that moment that I didn't want to rush anything, because I felt like when you rush things, the quicker they end. And I was scared. And I was really scared. And I told him no. I didn't tell him like, no, I will never be yours. I just said, you know, can we just keep getting to know each other? And I kind of wish that I would have just locked it in, because when he explained it to me, it was like he looked at me like a shooting star. And it only comes around once in a lifetime. And when you see it, you gotta go for it and grab it. Anyways, so fast forward to my son's birthday. He came down again, he cooked and he grilled, and my son and him were spending quality time together, and it was just a really nice birthday. Oh. 2 days later, we broke up. My fault. I'll take the blame. My fault. I did something. I don't want to talk about that, but I did something. And yeah, I deserve what I had coming to me. But I didn't deserve all the mean names and the just, I mean, talk about, I was throwing tennis balls at his head that day. He was shooting cannons at me. I mean, boom, boom, boom. So I tried. I really did try to get him back for like 2 months. I really did try to get him back. Actually, we broke up like right in the beginning of April. My son's birthday is April 5th, and we broke up April 8th or April 7th, something like that. And Like, I tried the whole month of April, the whole month of May, and then right in the beginning of June, I got into another relationship. So when he found out I got into a relationship, he wanted me back. And I'm like, what? Like, I wanted to be with you so bad. I begged and begged for another chance, and now I'm with somebody. You want to take me back. That's how it goes, ladies. Men want what they can't have. I'm sorry. It sucks. I know, but we're guilty of that too. So obviously, I'm not going to leave my new relationship, even though that was a disaster for video for another day. Okay, story time for another day. That relationship only lasted 3 weeks, just being honest. So, basically, he came down. And guys, I don't condone the cheating. I don't. But he came down right after my birthday. My birthday's June 18th. He came down like June 20 something or whatever. And he expressed to me I was his soulmate. He loved me. I was the one for him. Be with him. You know, just expressing all his feelings. And I mean, what is a girl to do? Like, you realize that you do have feelings, and forget all of that. Just the Friday before that, or the Thursday before that, he had fallen off of a ladder and hit his head really hard and had to be rushed to the hospital. So that honestly that got my feelings like racing too. Like, oh my god, like I almost lost this guy. Like, you know, I do care about him. So we end up kissing while I'm in a relationship. I know, shame, Samantha. And I break up with my other guy. I think it was only like 4 days later, a week later, if that, we were done. That was a turmoil relationship, honestly. Bad, just bad. So me and him can finally now try to be together. So he comes down in August, and I get his reasoning. We're supposed to be working on us. Us, him, me. Him, me. I wanted to make it a double date. He did not want to go to Italian restaurants. He did not want to eat Italian. He wanted to be us two. I was being a little selfish. I will go ahead and admit it. Like I said, I was immature last year, and he left. He left. The next day, I woke up. I went to work. I got home. He was gone. Now, it was shady how he did me. Like, who are you just to leave like that and not even say goodbye? But he said that he had to get out of there because he felt highly unappreciated, and he felt like this was going nowhere. And I have to respect his decision. I don't know how I would feel if I was, you know, if the shoe was on the other foot. But I wouldn't have left without saying goodbye. That's not me. That's rude and like, ugh. Okay. So, we make up again. No, I love you too. Woo, 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 woo. And then we get into another fight. And guys, when I'm mad, I can be a bitch. I can be vicious. And I said some horrible things to him. Like, I don't even want to talk about him, but I said some mean things to him. And he blocked me. Poof. Just said, oh, bye, Samantha. Goodbye. That was it. It was the end of me and him for a whole year almost. Until the end of June of this year. I was laying in bed. Now, mind you, I tried to find this man for the whole month of January and February. I tried to find him. I was like, I know we could be something. I know, like, I miss him. Like, I miss the vibe. I miss the feelings. I miss the fun. I miss this. I miss that. It was loser after loser after loser of relationships I'm trying to make work, and none of them worked like butter like me and him. It was like crazy. So I was like, I miss him so much. Like, it made me miss him so much. I just said that I wanted him to come to my house and just ring the doorbell and I would jump in his arms. But that didn't happen. But I was laying in bed at the end of June after my birthday, and he pops up and says, hey, is this Samantha? And I'm like, yeah, who's this? And he's like, this is Bloop. And this is Beep. And I said, oh my, like my heart started going do. And I was laying in bed. I was about to go to sleep, and I was like, blah blah, like that's his name, not blah blah, like Beep. And he's like, yeah, the one with this car and the one that lives here. And I was like, and my tears just started rolling down my eyes, and I was just like, oh my god, really? Like, oh my god, really? Like, really? Like, oh my gosh, like. Oh, he's gonna have such a freaking big head when he watches this. But he pretty much knows the story. But anyways, I was so excited, and I was just like, oh my God, this is a sign. This is a sign, like, I can get this man again. Like, we could be something, or we just be friends. Either way, I wanted him in my life. I know that. So, we made plans. Now, let me tell you something. When you hurt somebody, they are weary. I'm talking walls, bam, way up, okay? Way up. And he's a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini. Those mix, they don't really mix, but I'm not trying to look about horoscopes. But it just was like, it was still a lot of the past. It was boo, boo, you did this, boo, you did that, boo, boo. And it's like, we're friends. Why are we arguing like this? Like, why are we going through this again? So I asked to see him. You know, I asked for him to come down. He was supposed to come down. He did not come down. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. Then 2 weeks ago, he was supposed to come down again. He did not come down. It's like, damn, boy. Like, I know I hurt you, but stop making plans and canceling on me, you know? But again, he was weary, you know, and other stuff happened. You know, I never want someone to drink and drive and all that other stuff. Anyways, we freaking fought. Well, kick me out your life again. Well, I don't want you in my life. Well, I mean, just back and forth. But then in the end, when we come together and we talk, we start laughing like 45 minutes later. Yeah, it's a while, because he throws it at you. When he's mad, he lets you know he's mad, and he's going to explain to you why he's mad. You better agree. So I'm just playing. Like, it comes to mutual understanding. So this past weekend, he came. There was a fight again before he got here. And guys, when I look at these fights, I look at them like, no relationship is perfect. Now, we don't have a relationship, but when you have feelings for somebody, or you have emotions that aren't just platonic, there's gonna be fights. There's gonna be arguments, because why would you argue with someone that doesn't mean nothing to you? You could just be like, beep, move it on. You know what I mean? That's what you could do. But when you care about somebody, you stick by to hear what they got to say. Came down on Saturday. That was my little mini party thing. And it was good seeing him. It was, we got a little tipsy. Nothing happened like that. It was very platonic. It was a little bit of flirting action, but it was just good seeing him, and he felt the same way. And well, he kind of explained something to me. So I have feelings. I'm not gonna lie. I have feelings for this guy. And well, he will neither confirm or deny his feelings. Which is fine, because you can kind of feel them, especially when we went to hug and I said goodbye and I hugged him. It was like he didn't want to let me go. It's weird. He'll probably deny it, but I felt it. Like, it was kind of like a hold on, you know? And it was nice. It was really nice seeing him. It was. So I decided, because I didn't feel like it was going to be worth my time, to throw the feelings away. That's what I decided. And he didn't appreciate that so much. And I'm like, why didn't you appreciate that? Like, I don't get it. If you don't have feelings, why am I holding on to these feelings? He explained to me that we jumped into this thing very quickly last year. And why make the same mistake? Because the definition of insanity is what? Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. He really opened my eyes today. We talked for like 4 hours. And he was like, I'm trying to come at you a different kind of way, and you should see that, and you should respect and understand how I feel about that. And, you know, whatever does happen, I didn't come at you like this. I came at you like this. And, you know, going into this slowly, you know, baby steps in the little shallow end. You know, we ain't diving into the deep end this time, you know? So that's where we're at. And, that's what we're gonna stay. I mean, I guess until something else changes, you know? I do believe in kissing. I do believe in, you have to see if there's still that spark, if there's still that flame, you know? And we didn't do that this weekend, and I didn't want that. You know, it was our first time seeing each other in a year, you know, almost a year. Like, that's huge. you know. Oh my God, it has been a year. It has been a year. Yeah, because I saw him in August last year, and that's when we said goodbye to each other, and we were in August. So yeah, it's been a year. So he's supposed to be coming down next weekend so we can talk and hang out and just see, you know, just hang out, you know, whatever. And I'm excited, and my son's really excited because he really, really likes him a lot, and he looks up to him. And like I said, they had that bonding experience last year. But like I said, can you be friends with your exes? You guys are like, Samantha, what advice did you just give me? If you really listen to my story, you kind of catch on to the advice. I mean, in reality, you really do. Because it's like, have you been through this? Do you go through this? I need to know, guys. Sweetie Squad, is he healthy or is he not healthy? Because I honestly feel like I can learn a lot from him. I do. I really do. And he's 35. I'm 33. And I don't know. It's just his little, I can't, like, his head just popped in my face right now. Like, I mean, his head popped in my face. His face popped in my head. And I'm just like, like I see that smile. It's like, go away. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's crazy. You know, I thought I lost him last year. And for him to be back, you know. But we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. Are we meant to be just friends? Or is that candle still flame? Is that candle still burn? I don't know. But we'll see. I'm in for a ride. I hate patience. I don't have patience. That's something you guys definitely know about me. I'm not good with patience. But I feel he's worth it. He's worth the wait. Anyways, so can you be friends with your ex? I feel if you break up with somebody on mutual terms or on it was your fault, not the other person's fault, yes, you can be friends. If a person beeped you over and cheated on you and screwed you over and robbed you or whatever the heck happened, beat you, his ass back. I definitely do not feel ever to have anything to do with those people. Any communication. I do believe in second chances. You cheated once, you probably will cheat again, but oh well. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. So I do give second chances. After that, honey, you out. I did that with my ex for 9 years, and honey, he had like 5,000 chances. So we're done with the chances. We get one chance and that's it. So, I feel like I said, if it was a mutual breakup, mutual understanding, whatever, or if the other person, if you're the one that fucked up, freaked up, sorry, and not the other person, I feel like there is a possibility that you could be friends. Or if you guys are just grown adults and get past it. I feel like if the trust was broke, I don't feel like you should really be friends. I mean, trust wasn't really broken between me and him. It was just hindered. It was just some disagreements and some situations that occurred. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You gotta take it slow. And I'm a girl that doesn't like to go slow anyways. I'm a fast lane kind of girl. You're carpool lane. No, I don't know what it is. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I don't want him to find somebody before he realizes that I might be the one for him. I can't believe I just said that. No! I don't want him to watch this video. Oh my God. Anyways, that's how I feel. So we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave it on that note. That's what I don't want. I don't want that to happen. So, but anyways, if it's meant to be, it will happen. If not, then so be it. So I want to know: are you guys friends with your exes? Do you guys just say to hell with that? You don't want to go backwards or an ex for a reason? And yeah. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Comment down below if you want to see more of these. If you don't, comment down below too. It won't hurt my feelings at all. This video was like a long time coming. It needed to come out because I had a lot of stuff built in that even I didn't even know until I did this video. So glad I did this video and enjoy this 30-minute video. Love you guys. Bye.